Right, so this is Scott from Fleet and Safety Department and doing another video. And this video is going to be over how to properly fill out a work order and how to properly fill out a quote request worksheet. Now, for the most part, it's not a hard process. And I think everything on these examples that I have in front of me are correct. The main concern with these two examples are legibility. So we really need to make sure that we are able to read your quote sheets and your work orders to ensure that we get the right and proper material for you to finish your job and do the job. So just real quick, these are two different examples. I'm going to show you first the example that we don't want to see, and then I will show you the example of what we do want to see. So right now, as far as a work order goes, I'm going to show you this one right here. And I'm hoping that you're able to see that, but you can see that some of this information right down here is really hard to read because it's not very legible. And when we're dealing with numbers and letters like this, we need to make sure that we take our time doing it. As you can see, this is really not a work order that we would use or want to see in the future. So make sure that it is legible. That's the main thing. Now let's go to what a work order should look like. And it looks much like this. You can see how organized and neat it is. It's legible. All the information's filled out like it's supposed to. So this is a proper way to fill out a work order. Now, as far as a quote request worksheet, here is a quote request worksheet that we don't want to see. As you can see, again, really hard to see this information here, hard to read it as well. This is really an example that we don't want to see in the field, that we are seeing some of that come in. Now, as far as a proper quote request worksheet, you can see that this is filled out properly, very legible, has all the information that we need in the parts section and any additional comments below as far as summary of repairs needed. I can read that just fine. Helps my quote team able to get this quote out quicker. And also, guys, what this does is this helps to eliminate some of the excess phone calls that you may be receiving because people are not able to read what you're putting down. So again, really important that legibility on this is key so that we can make sure that eliminate some of the phone calls that you get, and B, make sure that you get the material that you're supposed to get, and they're not calling you because they can't read something. So if you have any questions, reach out to Courtney in corporate, which is overseeing the quoting process. You can always ask me any questions or email me questions. I'll be more than glad to send them to the right place. Thanks, guys. Make it a safe day.